Hey YouTube and RV fans, today I'm coming to you from the home office here in Langley, British Columbia, Canada. Now we're on the cusp of the Summer Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, and we're all getting kind of excited. You know, every nationality is going to be rooting for their own people, and of course if you can't root for your own people, you root for your neighbors. Like I'm Canadian, I'd root for Americans, for example. Or the underdogs. You know, everybody loves the underdogs. There's always, you know, the Jamaican bobsled team kind of underdog somewhere, you know. And everybody loves a great comeback story and an underdog story, let's face it. But the big thing that I think we're all going to be thinking about is the doping scandal. And it goes back to, you know, the old Canadian scandal with Ben Johnson, you know, who won gold. Or at least we thought he won gold in Korea, you know, back in '88, I believe, and the old rivalry with Carl Lewis, I believe it was. And you know, I really hope nobody has to go through that. You know, Canadians, we're not a very flag-waving, proud people, but you know, we do support anybody that represents our country, like any nationality would. And when you embarrass us, you know, we kind of don't like to talk about it. But I do want to talk about the doping scandal, because I've worked in industries where young men tend to do a lot of steroids. And they're not supposed to, you know what I'm saying? And it's one of those things that nobody talks about except those involved. And I'm not one of those, obviously. If you look at my physique, you can tell I've never done steroids or anything enhancing. I like to de-enhance more than enhance. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm thinking, it's got so crazy, especially with those Ruskies. So many of them are, you know, maybe not competing or can't compete, that perhaps we should have 2 runs of everything. You know, the 100-meter, which we all love the 100-meter. Let's do 2 runs. We're going to do a doping run. You take as many dopes as you want. Hey, if you want to smoke cannabis before you do the run, hey, more power to you if you can compete. And then we're going to do a clean run. Now, of course, a couple of the cheater pumpkin eaters might want to sneak into the clean run so they can do a little bit better and get the gold. Well, what we're going to do with them is they're banned from everything forever. Yeah, you put them on you blacklist them for everything. You don't even let them get a government job in the country they represent. So if you're from Mozambique, you can't work in the Mozambique government. You can't compete for Mozambique ever again. Things like that. So you just come down so hard, there is no forgiveness. You fail, you're done. So that way you can choose your category. If you love to cheat, well, hey, go in the drug Olympics. Do the drug run of the 100 meters. You know, or the 4, you know, or the relay race, or whatever, the high jump. You know, pick your drug of choice, pick your competition of choice, and get her done. You know, why not? Because it's become ridiculous. Because everybody knows you can do a lot of roids and other stuff and all these banned substances, build your physique up, and then go off. And hope to God you don't fail the test. Now, as time goes on, obviously the tests are going to get better. But until then, why don't we just have a drug Olympics? Makes a lot more sense, I think. What do you think? Make your comment below. And in the meantime, keep your wheels in the ground. And I'll be talking to you during Rio. Over and out.